Hello, hello, hello. I'm Christy Abel, and I'm here today to help you understand what self-awareness is and how you can deepen yours in about 5 minutes. Self-awareness is a fundamental aspect of emotional intelligence and personal growth. It's the ability to recognize and understand your own character, feelings, motivation, and desires. It involves a clear, objective view of who you are, including your strengths, your challenge points, and how your actions and behaviors impact others. But first, a story. So, I have recently started dating after 24 years of basically not doing that. So before I started, I took a few months to heal, to clean up my energy, and I routinely checked in and still do to see where I'm at emotionally with this process. It was slow go at first. So the first thing I needed to do was recognize what I'm ready for. Back in May, I was only ready for others to know that I was no longer married. In June, I was only ready to like test the waters and just like talk with new people, like conversations, right? In the summer, I experimented with dating and I learned a lot of really valuable lessons there, particularly around boundaries. And what, again, like coming back to it, what I'm ready for and what I'm not. Here we are, end of September, and I'm still not ready for anything serious, right? But I am using my own self-awareness to create respectful boundaries with those who are open to getting to know me during this era of my life. Knowing and accepting that I'm not ready yet allows me to communicate clearly, cleanly, and kindly, even if that means disappointing others. I firmly believe that whatever is meant for me will never pass me by, so I am at peace with this. Okay, all that being said, researchers will break down self-awareness into two main types. The first is internal self-awareness. This is how clearly you can see yourself. It involves understanding your own values, passions, aspirations, thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Strong internal self-awareness will help you navigate the many challenges in life that we face, make decisions, and manage stress effectively. Now, external self-awareness is about other people. This is your understanding of how others perceive you. It's developed by seeking feedback and listening to how others view you. People with very strong external self-awareness are better at building relationships and leadership because they can see and address those challenge points. Self-awareness is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. Yay! Okay. If you are ready for a growth spurt opportunity, here are some effective practices. Okay, first one, and I'm never going to shut up about this, practicing mindfulness and meditation. Meditation completely changed my life 5.5 years ago. And it has just been this incredible thing. Now, I am not a like person who sits in a corner on a and goes om when I'm meditating. I am it's like YouTube. I listen to guided meditations, sometimes music, sometimes most of the time with words. Okay. These techniques, mindfulness and meditation, will help you focus on the present moment without judgment, allowing you to observe those thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations with greater clarity. Okay. So this is really great. But this next one, I'm actually more, I think is probably the easiest and will give you the most kind of bang for your buck. And that's to keep a journal, right? Whether it's in your phone, in the notes in your phone. I prefer to write things down because I like the kinesthetic. We may remember things when we have more ways of, back from teacher days, when we are making connections between our kinesthetic and our brain. Anyways, so writing down your thoughts, emotions, and experiences allows for deeper reflection and can help you identify patterns, which is so important for emotional intelligence, is to be able to go back and our mental health, look at patterns of things that we do, say, and believe. Okay, so you can do this and you can use prompts like what went well today? What would I do differently? What were my dominant emotions? I'm sure there is some sort of self-awareness journal that you could buy off Amazon. All right, next, seek feedback from others. This is a little more difficult, but very powerful. Okay, so ask trusted friends, families, or colleagues for honest feedback on your your strengths and weaknesses. Be open to their perspectives, even if they're difficult to hear. That's why this is hard, is that you're probably going to hear some things that you might be surprised, right? But it's crucial, okay? Crucial for developing that external self-awareness. Next up, examine your reactions. When you have a strong emotional reaction, and remember, emotions are messengers, okay? Our emotions are messengers about how we are feeling. I can delve deeper into this later, okay, in another one. But take a moment, instead of diving right into your reaction, take a moment to pause and consider what might be underneath it. Ask yourself what triggered the response and what you can do to respond more constructively next time. Again, also really good to write down in a journal type thing. And last but not least, identify your values. Understanding your core values helps you clarify why you do what you do. Now, everybody has different values, and that is fine. But when your choices align with your values, it's a sign that you have really strong self-awareness. Okay, if you know of anyone who might benefit from this information, please share this video with them. Also, let me know what lands for you or what doesn't in the comments. As someone who loves teaching and learning, it's very helpful for me to receive feedback. I just did number 3, okay, which is seek information from others, seek feedback from others, okay? So look, if I can do it, you can do it. All right? See you next Wednesday.